Hey, what's up everybody? Malakith here and welcome to ARK Survival Evolved. So we are quite a long way into this game wise. I'm level 42. The reason I haven't recorded before this is it's a whole lot of let's chop down trees, let's chop down bushes, let's just bend forever pushing buttons looking at foliage to build bases basically. So if we pull up the map, I can't do a mouse pointer at the moment, sadly. So down in the bottom left, it's longitude 20, latitude 85-ish. You'll see a sort of almost circular island with a river running through the middle. That's where most of us set up initially. It's quite a safe place. This is a PvE server that I'm currently renting. You've got Dropkick and all the usual suspects playing on it. Yesterday we decided to come towards the centre of the island. You can see the sort of the pin marker that says me in the middle. That's where we've got to. We've chucked up an initial staging post, which is full of dinosaurs. I'll just run inside and give you a quick look at what we got. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff, but for the most part, it's about 6 peoples. My own personal thing, I've got a Triceratops, Stegosaurus, because I was the one hauling all of the parts to make the base, and my trusty little scorpion here, complete with spectacles. He's an intelligent chap. We won't comment on the fact he's called Captain Ketamine. So he's very good at knocking things out. Now, when I logged on, we had these two guys. They may look cute now. They were trying to smash down the door, so I went up on the roof, tranquilized them, and tamed them. And so they're now part of my little entourage. And what I'll be doing in this video is just giving you an idea of what the game is, basically, for the new guys. So we'll be taking... Oh, hang on, that's fighting noise. Where's the thing attacking the base? Carnosaurus! Crap. That thing might be a bit high level for a lot of my stuff. No, we got him, good. My bird is trying to fly through the window. That's not good. Not the window, the wall even. Yeah, it's a little glitchy in that regard. We'll gloss over that for the moment. Alright, nothing on him. We will hack him apart for meat. Okay, so back to what I was trying to say. What I'll be doing is taking out mostly the Stegosaurus to start with. No, don't need to put it in there. Let's put it in him. For the purpose of getting the berries we need for knocking things and keeping them unconscious. I do have access to narcotics, but using the berries means I'm not using that up. That's what we'll do initially. Get some narco berries so we can keep things unconscious when we go to tame them. Then I'll take these guys out on a little hunting party to get some meat in case I want to tame a carnivore. And then maybe towards the end of the video we will go find something to tame, as there's quite a lot in this area I actually want to tame. I did want a cat, as you can see I've already achieved that. There is a mammoth around here somewhere. There's I think it's an ankylosaurus. It's kind of like a spiny thing with a big club tail, which is awesome for smashing rocks. As you can see, we've got no end of those. And we're right near the mountains, which is where all of the metal rocks are, so one of those will come in extremely handy. Also, somewhere in the area is one of the big flying birds. Now, you've already seen my pterodon glitching through the wall. There is a... I can't even remember what they're called. It's basically like a big sort of vulture-y type bird that has a bit better stamina and better carrying capacity than the pterodon, which we'll be using. But what we're doing here at the moment is using the Stegosaurus's tail whip to just smash all of the low-lying bushes and shrubs, which you can see give you buttloads of berries. If you were playing in the game yourself, it's definitely worth investing in taking the time to get. Probably your first port of call would be a Triceratops as opposed to a Stegos. Stegos are a bit harder to tame, they take a bit longer, which means they need a bit more resource investment. But once you get those, you can smash bushes like crazy and get plenty of berries, which then helps you in taming other things. If you run out of narco berries, the thing you've knocked out wakes up, comes back, and munches on your face if it's something like a raptor. So all of these will end up in the inventory. What's going on over there? That's a couple of T-Rexes. That will probably be Dropkick going out for a little hunt. The direction he's heading, he's likely off to the cave. There's a cave over that way somewhere. Lots of nasty bats, spiders. Some of them have got snakes. I'm not sure if that one does. Now our base isn't particularly level because there wasn't anywhere really flat to build in this area. We kind of picked the flattest space we could find. As you can see, it's not flat at all. We're ended up on multiple levels. But it's functional, even if it doesn't look particularly pretty. In the distance we've got a couple of Triceratops. No, I can't use that from here. Swap these over. Stegosaurus, a couple of Triceratops. That's a little Dilo. They're not particularly problematic. Someone set up a fireplace. We do get Spinosauruses and T-Rexes, and as you've already seen, Carnosaurs on this river. So we do have to be a bit careful. The base is definitely going to be upgraded once we've got the resources for it. I suspect we'll start with a perimeter wall and then work up to turning it into at least metal foundation and metal lower walls. Yeah, there's Dropkick munching on things. How many berries we got at the moment? 79. Probably want more than that. Although I will take a stack of these. My own personal food usage. You do get a first person view. It's not amazingly effective, but you do have to go into it to look at the map. Just in case anyone wants to know that. You push M, roll your mouse wheel to get into the first person view. Normally you can find sort of fields of these low-lying crops. Beaches are probably the worst place to be looking for them. But such is life. Looks like there might be a load this way. Oh. Ah, now, these are metal rocks. You can sort of see the seams running through them. The type of pickaxe I've got, which is a stone one, currently on me, would not do anything useful for that. So we won't go smashing those. We will have a go play with the Dilos on the beach. I've just spotted they're down there. Hey little guy, how you doing? You gonna spit at me? No? Whack. Although, there we go. And that should set those guys off to eat them. I probably need to set them to attack my target. Not sure what I've got them set on. Yep, now they're set to attack my target. Okay. Right. Got enough berries. Take them. I'll chuck them in one of the other pets because for some reason things in the inventory of your pets last longer. Sorry, so if I show you this. So you got spoils in 832. That's for one thing to spoil. So if you've got a stack of 100, it would go down to 99. As you see, drop it in the pet. Goes up to 33 minutes. Love the noise this little thing makes. So for those who aren't familiar with ARK, the Scorpion here actually has kind of a special attack. When he does attack the enemy, instead of just doing straight damage, he also does Topor. Now Topor is the sort of tranquilizing knockout effect. So if you time it right, you can use him to tranquilize things rather than having to waste arrows. You get tranquilizer arrows again. I keep forgetting a lot of you probably haven't played this or seen it in any great depth. Try to get past all the other creatures in here. Who put that there? Stupid place to leave it. Let's just block the main route right into the base. Good job. There is a hole in the ceiling for a reason. It's so that we can fly flyers in. You don't have to open and shut the gates if we get sort of barricaded in by something big and nasty. We can still escape. Right. Now, if dropkick went that way, we'll go the opposite direction. Let's go. Ah. You know, there's one of those ankylos I was talking about. See, nice little spiky bugger with a big club tail. Problem is they take a while to tame, and there's dropkick just coming along to eat everything. Of course, that's just typical. Ooh, mammoth. They're especially good for chopping down trees. I do think they have the whole marine haircut going on though. US Marines, that is. Right, if he's going that way, we'll go this way then. We head up the mountain. So we're likely looking for preferably one of the birds or one of the cats. Although it did just occur to me I won't have the meat for either. I'd have to go and kill stuff for it. We might want to do that first. We'll just ask him a question. He disappears because the raptor ate him, basically. Normally bodies would stay on the floor and then you could go harvest them. Right, let's get the dilo first. Smack him in the head with a slingshot. You can actually kill him with... not kill him, sorry, knock them unconscious with slingshots. Works quite nicely. Uh-oh. I've just been hit by a dilo. They spit at you and blind you like this. Where'd he go? Just have them go eat the body. Right, now these pig things, I think they're meant to be proto-elephants. Actually got a nice amount of meat, but they're fast little buggers. Fortunately, we got two of the fastest animals in the game in the raptor and the cat there, so we should be able to catch him. There we go. Now these will drop a lot of meat if you look at the counter at the top. Apologies for anyone getting motion sick. It is utterly ridiculous and there's not a lot I can do about it. Right, I'll drop the meat on him. Yeah, the scorpion here actually eats spoilt meat, so anything that goes bad that would be fed to those two will then get fed to him. So they're quite handy to have around just for economical purposes. Now, obviously, anyone that's spotted the levels on these, because they're newly tamed, they're not very high. They will not have high health. I cannot really afford to be taking on anything too big. Although my Scorpion, on the other hand, is extremely well leveled. I think he's got like 500% boost to his attack damage. Makes him excellent at knocking things out, but he can also hold his own in a fight. The noise, if you look in the bottom left, you can see that I am cold. That's because we are at altitude. It is currently -1 on this mountain. If that's in the middle of the day, that only gets worse. More metal rocks, which is what we'll be after another time. Let's try and go round. Right, I'll just shove my face full of a load of berries. Then we'll go back down, round and up again. Check they're still following me, because they do occasionally glitch out on rocks. It is still an early access and alpha and all those other catch statements for telling you that it's not finished. Now that's a pterodon. It is a flyer, it's not the type we want. I think they're called Argentavis. That looks more like one. Yep, it's got feathers. Alright, there's a mammoth. I'll put my guys on passive, that's what that whistle was. I need to see his level. Oh, no, pterodon, we're fine. The Argentavis are hostile. The pterodons are not. Nuts. I'm not sure if the first one hit or not. I would guess not by the fact it hasn't really reacted. Things if they're high level. Oh, in the head, good. Oh, he's level 3, that's a good one. Just got to actually succeed in knocking it out without dying. Where's he gone? No, this is not going well. Probably shouldn't have tried to take 2 at the same time. Come on, get unconscious, you little bastard. Oops. I just killed my own raptor. I think I did. Right, there we go. Okay, we will take the meat out. And the narco berries. I'll put my blood bags down here where I can eat them. Not eat them, you know what I mean. Use them. Alright, that's the dead one. Can I drag its body? No. I want to harvest it, but if you harvest it, you're more likely to hit the alive one, which would then kill it. Get over there. I'm assuming he's a meat eater. This is taming. So yeah, the top bar is how unconscious he is. If that hits 0, he wakes up. Use the narco berries on him to prevent that. My poor raptor snuffed it through my own terrible aiming. But never mind. Raptors are extremely common and I can get a new one, no problem. Shame we didn't tame this one really. He's a level 1. He would have been very, very quick. Comparatively. Oh. The cat's obviously been eating somebody. Because he's got a load of loot on him. You do have to check this every so often. They do like to have a little snack on the loot that you'd otherwise pick up. Right now, we're obviously going to give him some more health. item cache for the dead raptor. We'll put all of the meat in here, take all the spoiled and put that in the scorpion. So to keep him unconscious, you can keep an eye on his toe paw down here. So this is the maximum, this is it ticking down. What you do, you click your narco berry and go remote use item. You'll see this start going up. I believe one berry's about 8. I might be wrong. Let's try it. Obviously it's counting down, so yeah, it's about 8. The narcotics that you can make out of narco berries and spoilt meat at a mortar and pestle, I think are equivalent to 5. And they don't decay. So berries decay just like the meat. Narcotics don't. So these are handy to make, but obviously it takes time. You've got to get the spoilt meat, and sometimes you're trying to use the spoilt meat for feeding your pets. So now you get to sit here and wait for a rather long time. The taming time on dinosaurs varies between dinosaur to dinosaur. So a dilo will probably take 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes depending on his level. The T-Rex, for example, takes I think a couple of hours. The Bronto, the big sort of Diplodocus-y type thing, that takes I think 3 to 4 depending on its level. But carnivores, you can speed it up. So for this guy, I could speed it up if I had access to prime meat, which you may have seen me put in the raptor earlier from killing that carnosaur. Prime meat, however, is extremely quick degrading and only comes from higher level dinosaurs. Sorry, higher tier dinosaurs, the more dangerous dinosaurs. Usually the big carnivores, a Stegosaurus will occasionally drop some. Megalodons in the ocean. So you kind of have to go hunt it now and then bring it to him, or pre-prepare it, cook it, and then hopefully find something quick enough before it all starts going bad. But what I will do is I will edit the video so that you don't have to sit here and watch me tame this from start to finish, and we will cut back in if anything interesting happens, like I get attacked, or just, you know, when it's done. One thing I am going to want though, just before I cut out, is a campfire, because it's cold on this damn mountain. So we will just quickly build and place one of those. Probably get some wood to put in it. So a quick rundown for new players on the tools while I'm doing this. Hatchets and pickaxes will get different amounts of ingredients from the same node. So take a tree, for example. If I hit it with a hatchet, I get primarily wood, as you can see, with the odd occasional thatch. If I swap to the pickaxe, that flips around. You get a bit of wood and a lot more thatch. Rocks, you will get flint with the pickaxe and stone with the hatchet. Bodies, you will get hide with the hatchet and meat with the pickaxe. Have to repair that because I broke it. Alright, because we're cold, we are actually going through our hunger quicker than usual. Which is why my guy is consistently hungry. But now we're next to the fire, that should sort itself out. I might have a problem when it gets to night time. But for now, I will leave you there. Back in a moment. And welcome back, everyone. So I've been sat here a whole night, a whole day, and then based on the moon, 2/3 of a night again. So yeah, these they take a while to tame these. If you have a look at him, you can see he's sort of one bunch of food away from taming. So their hunger decays over time, and then they eat. You know, they eat themselves on their own. You don't have to force feed them like you do with the berries. And then that ups the taming bar. Once it reaches full, he's yours. You name him, you run off. You'll notice the 2 fires I've got here. That is because it is a lovely 6 degrees. It was previously -5. So it wasn't even enough. 2 fires weren't enough to keep me warm. I had 2 fires and my little hand torch out just to stop myself getting cold. We had to go deforest the area a little bit as well to get the wood for them. So he should take his last bite any moment now, and then we have to get back to base at night time in the rain. Sounds like success to me. Oh no, rain stopped. Okay, that makes it a bit easier. I can actually see further than 8 inches in front of me. No, my luck, the fog will roll in now. Some people I'm sure are asking what are the weird glowy things in the distance. Those are supply drops. You can go get them. The colour designates what level you need to be to unlock them. I'm not going to list what all of them are. If you're that interested, you can go look it up in the wiki. Basically, I can lock it out and unlock anything that isn't red. The problem being, I probably couldn't tell red from green if I tried. Ah, there we go. You get a nice little sort of book entry with scrawled notes about them, what they're good for once you domesticate them, the name, you know, the species name, when they were from historically, what you feed them. That's a carrion feeder, so I guess he needs he's a carrion feeder. I wonder if I should have been putting what's it meat in him? The decomposed stuff. We need a name for him now. I'm going to be completely unimaginative. Puts my name on it so other people in the group know whose it is and don't run off with it by mistake. And now we want to set him to passive. I think he's on passive. Nope, he's on attacking target. Passive. Right, so he's now on passive. Means he won't attack anything that tries to attack him. They are on neutral, which means they will engage something that attacks them, but otherwise just ignore stuff. We'll leave the fires here. I'm sure someone else will make use of them at some point. What was that? I don't like that. Right, let's go. Is that my bird making that noise? I sure hope it is. Nope, it's dropkick on a T-Rex trying to scare the living crap out of me with the T-Rex raw function. He clearly saw that I had muted up in the channel I'm in on TeamSpeak and was like, oh, he must be recording. Let's go. Speaking of which, where's the bird? Oh, up there. Good thing is it probably means he's cleared the area out mostly, so we should be fairly safe for getting home. Check the following and I got stuck. The issue will be I'm not exactly sure where on the beach. That looks like a glowing light. That's probably us. You can see how easily you could get jumped in this sort of overgrowth. Ah, he started putting street lamps on the roof to illuminate the base inside. That's what all the random lighting is. Why was something running away? Stuff only runs away if there's something chasing it. And what is that? Ah. Silo's having a small dip. Oh, you'll notice we're now overheating. Middle of the night, 28 degrees this close to the river apparently. Alright, now for the fun job. Trying to get this lot inside. Come on, idiots. Right, that's the cat in. So apparently Nessian's sleeping with... He's got morning wood. I'll leave you with that one. Anyone else in? No, he's outside. He's flapping around up there. Now this one we can ride in. Makes this simple. In you get. Hide him up in the corner. He, however, is going to be more of an issue. I tell him to stop. He lands on the roof. That'll do nicely. Right, and with that, we'll close the door. Mission complete. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And let me know in comments what you think. And if you'd like to see some more of this. Obviously, fighting some T-Rexes would, of course, be fun. And should such a thing happen, I will attempt to record it. But let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.